my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is part 14 of this unboxing. And this part is, again, some more My Comic Shop slabs that I picked up from their Prime auction, and some that I picked up when they had their Black Friday sale. So some pretty cool stuff. But I kind of wanted to finish something that I was saying in the previous video. So if you haven't watched the previous video, well, watch it and then come to this one. So watch part 13, watch this, and then watch this part. I was trying to remember what the name of this character is. And I'm an idiot. Just so you know, I don't know a lot of these Canadian white characters. And it's obvious who this character is. It's Freelance. That's the name of the character. And just so you know, that's why he has the little L, Freelance. His name's Lance. And they even have on the back, this is how dumb I am, it says, a full color picture of your favorite hero, Freelance, with him standing next to it. See? Read, kids. This is why you got to learn to read. Okay, so, yes. So, Freelance. I wasn't familiar with this character. I was like, trying to think about who he was. I was like, I don't know. I didn't know this character. Freelance is the name of the character. So I just thought it was a cool cover. But yeah, now I know. So now you know too. So if you ever wonder who that character is, well, it's Freelance. So let's get into the unboxing now. This next part. So and there is one big book, at least one big book in this this part. Okay, one second. Oh, I gotta kind of cut this, I guess. Tape is stronger than I thought it was. Really strong tape. Okay. Okay, so next. Oh, this is a funny one. Okay. This is one I've kind of had on my want list for a while. And just because it's a like a Bronze Age key. And this is Avengers Annual number 7. And this is just, you got Thanos in the background. And it's just a key book. It's like Death of Adam Warlock, Thanos and Captain Marvel appearances. Jim Starling's story and cover. So just a kind of a key book for Avengers. So, and there was, the reason it was actually on my radar was, I wasn't actually super familiar with this book, but I saw some heritage auction sale like 2-3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago even, where this book was selling for pretty high amounts of money during the whole COVID spike in the comic book prices. And I was like, oh, wow, why is that book so expensive? I was curious about it. But now the prices have come down a lot. And so I was able to pick this up pretty much almost the cost of the slab. It was pretty affordable. So this is Avengers number 7, Avengers Annual number 7, and 9.2. So not a bad grade. Okay. Next. So when I'm doing this, I don't know what is going to be in each box. I try to like surprise myself, just as I try to surprise you with what's inside of each box. And so I don't know. I know that there is one big book in here, but I'm not sure where it is and when we're going to see it. So, oh, this one. Okay, this one requires a bit of censorship. One of the comic series, wow, it requires huge censorship. One of the comic series that I really like, and one of the artists that I really like, is Bud Root. And he did a series called Cavewoman. And I just really like his covers. They're usually very sexy. And this one is one that was in the Prime auction. And there was actually another one that was even cooler, but this one's not bad. I'm going to have to censor it a little bit. You'll get the idea. But it's Cavewoman. And that's her right there, Cavewoman. And it's just a really great cover by, I'm sure it's Bud Root. Bud Root cover and art. Virgin cover. So this is the Virgin cover. She's a pretty sexy virgin. So, and special nude edition. Cavewoman Hunt #1. So that's Cavewoman. Just a really fun cover. And they show all the different covers. So this is probably the regular version of this one. And they show all the different covers of Cavewoman on the back. So this is from 2010. 2010. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then we got, I'm a big fan of Cavewoman. It's not like a publication that, or a comic that has huge print runs. Usually the print runs are like 1,000 or 2. And that one's probably an edition size. Does it say? I think it's like 250. You know, usually it's like a limited edition of like 250 or some small edition. Sometimes even smaller, like 50, like maybe. But I'm not sure. It doesn't say, so I don't know on that one. But usually very small edition sizes. Okay, this is an interesting one. So that was Modern Good Girl. Well, this is Golden Age Good Girl. And this one's a really interesting one. So this is My Friend Irma #3. Now, My Friend Irma was a radio show. It was on CBS. And I don't know why, but this is My Friend Irma #3. But it's also My Friend Irma's first appearance. So it's her first appearance in comics. So it says, based on CBS radio series, Dan DeCarlo cover and art. So very cool book, and it's her first appearance. And it's the trope of the girl kind of standing in the middle of the street, wearing inappropriate clothes, and with a cop kind of being befuddled by her. It says, but my friends all said I should come to New York and get into the swim. So that's an old expression, get in the swim of things, means that you sort of mix into get a feeling of the environment of New York, for example. Get into the mix of it, actually. And she took it a little bit more literally with the word swim, and is wearing her bikini. So very, very cool first appearance. So yeah, I really like that one. This is a Marvel Comics Good Girl from 1950. Okay, and next, let me see. Oh, here's the big one. See, I didn't know when it was going to come. It was random, and this is the big book. This is the biggest, one of the biggest books from this whole unboxing, actually. There are big ones actually still coming, but this is one of the bigger ones. This is Thrilling Comics #41, and I love this cover. This is actually my second favorite Nazi cover, if that makes sense. Such a weird thing to say, but this one is just actually in the records. it's in the records for the most swastikas on a comic cover. If you look at the blanket, the quilt, it's just all swastikas, and there's like one back there. There's like some on the briefcase. They're all over the place, and there's just the most swastikas on any comic or magazine cover. I don't know why that is the case, but it is the case. So this is kind of a cool book for that little bit of trivia, and it's a fun one because you got Hitler in bondage. He's like looking all a little messed up, and they're like shooting at, or sort of shooting to scare him, like they're shooting all around him. And you got what's his name, Mussolini Mussolini under the bed, hiding, peeking out. It's like, it's such a cute, fun cover. And then you got the boy commandos. They're like throwing things at, is it boy commandos? Oh, commando cubs. That's right. Boy commandos is another group, but similar idea. Boy cubs, commando cubs are throwing stuff at the various people in the background. Now this cover was done by Alex Schomburg, and it's a cool one for so many reasons. A thing that I really like about Alex Schomburg is he loves to label things. So he labels, like, if you look right here, it says, "To the air raid shelter," okay? And then you see on the dossier case here, secret orders. So just a fun one, and I don't know, I really like it. So this is Thrilling Comics 41, and it is my favorite Nazi cover. Now my second favorite, actually. My second favorite. The one that's my favorite is, I think it's Marvel Mystery Comics. I always forget the issue number. I don't know why. I actually did several videos where I showed it. It's the one with Hitler where he's got the big green head and the worm coming out of his head, like as if his head's an apple. Another Alex Schomburg one. But I like this one too. And this one, it was actually really interesting. This one I got on sale as well. This one, they knocked 10% off. So actually, when I bought this, it was actually set the record for what this book had gone for. However, at this, like 2 days after I bought this, one came up on Heritage Auctions, and it was Heritage Auctions said it was a 1.8 raw. It was a raw copy, so ungraded 1.8, and it sold for almost $500 more than this one, than what I paid for this one. So I was like, oh wow, I did well. I was so happy. I was like, oh man, that's so good. When you get a book that's higher grade for much cheaper than what the Heritage Auction sale went for. So yeah, and here's the back of it as well. Cuckoo clock. So that's fun. Okay, so that's the big one. Let's see. There's probably some more big stuff in here. I keep on finding lots of cool books. Let's see what the next one is. Okay, this is not so big. But yeah, it's still interesting. Okay. This one is interesting because it is actually the first cover appearance of a character. So this is Batman and the Outsiders, and it's #1. So it's actually the first appearance of the Outsiders. So it's the second appearance of the Outsiders. Justice League appearance. Batman quits the Justice League. So those are all the keys about it. So second appearance of the Outsiders. There was sort of a preview that happened, I believe, in Brave and the Bold, where this character actually makes their first appearance. And the character is right there. And her name is Katana. And I started liking Katana because of the Suicide Squad movie. I just thought she was such a cool character in that. I liked the fact that her katana could have the souls of whoever it had slayed. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, so that's why I always wanted to get her first cover appearance, because on the Brave and the Bold issue where she makes her first appearance, she's not on the cover. So I kind of like getting that first cover appearance. So this is Batman and the Outsiders #1. Okay, and it was actually my friend Epoch that told me where she made her first cover appearance. Okay, so next one. Oh, jeez. This one's almost a gag one. I always wanted this in a slab. There's actually another one that is similar level that I kind of would like as a slab as well. Now, if you see this, do not think less of me, please. That's what I beg you. Do not think less of me. I did show some pretty great books. Do not think less of me because I bought this book in a slab. I actually have this raw, but I always wanted it in a slab. It's like another book that's similar to this that I kind of like to have in a slab, and I'd like to have it as a 9/8, the other one, is Turok #1. That's a book I'd always wanted to have as a slab, just because I think it's one of those ones that is a dollar bin book. But to have it in a slab would be kind of funny. This is similar level. This is similar level to that Turok #1. And this is Swagglehouse's favorite book. And it is Darkhawk #1. And this is a 9/6. It's not even a 9/8. So I'm lame and extra lame for not even getting it in a 9/8. But it was the cost of the slab. It was like $20. So I thought, hey, why not? It's like the price was just so cheap. So yeah, so this is the origin and first appearance of Darkhawk. Chris Powell, Hobgoblin appearance. So kind of a key book. Actually, he makes an earlier first appearance where it's like a showcasey kind of thing. But this is his true first appearance, I guess. So yeah, Darkhawk #1. Major grail for my collection. My collection is now at that next level. So Darkhawk #1. Bit of a joke slab, but I thought it was a fun one. Just when I saw it, I was like, why not? Like $20. It's not a big deal. Okay, so that was a weird one. Go from big books down to not so big books. Oh well. So there's two more. Hopefully these two are a bit better than those earlier ones. I have to slice it again. Jeez. I forgot that I bought a bunch of silly ones, and this is another silly one. But again, I got it for a great price. Actually, this book kind of can go for some money, which is interesting because it's kind of a silly one. Now this is Guardians 2, New Guardians #2, and this is the first appearance of Jungle Snow, or not Jungle Snow. That's not his name. It's Snowflame. Snowflame is a character. Snow is another word for drugs, like cocaine. And basically, he gets his superpowers from cocaine. Like some shooting up, he gets his powers. And this is his first appearance. And he was just such a quirky character that he became sort of almost like a meme character, where people were kind of collecting him. And the price actually for this book in high grade, like a 9/8, and this is a 9/8, went to like hundreds of dollars. It was like really, really expensive. I picked this up, I think it was like $60, which is still expensive, but nowhere near those heights. I was just happy to get it for a reasonable price, and I like getting the 9/8 when I can, even though I do generally go for the 9/4s just for cost savings. But this one I thought was really funny. So first appearance of Snowflame, one of the lamest characters in terms of his superpowers, but definitely an interesting one. So let's hope. I'm hoping this is Golden Age Grail book in this last one. We'll see. If it's not, I'm sorry. What can I say? Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, I can live with this one. It's not Golden Age, but it is a very cool book. Okay. So this is a Good Girl cover, and I've been sort of hunting for different Good Girl art covers from the romance genre, where I could find sort of really cool covers that are affordable and that are kind of under the radar. And that's what I've been doing. And these ones are from the Silver Age. This is the Silver Age book. This is Queer Girl Romances, number 37. And I just thought this was a really great good girl art cover. You got this girl, you know, in a bikini under the water. You got this other girl taking a photo of her, and the guy kissing under the kissing arch. So I thought it was a really very something about it. I just really like the you know, position, the way it presents the cover. So I just thought it was really great. So who did this one? It does not say. Why does it not say? Why does it always do that to me? It says Morris Waldinger, but I think it's actually Vince Coletta. I think it might be Vince Coletta art. I'm not sure. But very cool cover. I really like the way the girl looks, and just how the guy is sort of like floating next to her. I think that's really cool. So yeah, there's the back. The reason that probably it has such a low grade is there's a lot of tanning on the back, but the cover itself is really, really sharp. Front cover, I should say. So a nice little Silver Age book from 1966. And that's it. That's it for this part. We got one more part, and it is the finale. So I'm going to be showing some pretty cool books in the finale. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and comment. Tell me what you think of these books. What do you think about Darkhawk #1? tell me your honest opinion. Am I a goof for buying it? Tell me. I don't mind. Okay, thanks again for watching. Bye for now.